Kumba, my lord! It's Parish, it's season 1, it's episode 5, it's first episode review since the cancellation of the show.
Yes, 2 episodes left to review. Absolutely got it that we have to say goodbye to Parish and goodbye to Giancarlo Esposito. But yeah, we won't miss this show when it does eventually go. And it's weird because when we bring an end to this video, there is one more Parish video remaining. Now, normally with other shows, we make theory feds and ranking feds and rating the best characters, etc. But I think once we review next week's season 1 finale, that's probably going to be it here. We're probably just, if we want Giancarlo Esposito, we'll just rewatch Breaking Bad.
Yep, that's it. Or Better Call Saul. But here, if there's a miraculous turnaround and they bring it back, we'll be there.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Sadly, Gray won't be there. He's packed his bags. He got wind of the news that they're not coming. Well, they're not coming back for season 2, so he's packed the bags. It's weird though. Him and his family, you get the vibe that there won't be a season 2, but then you've got like the Tongai family, and you feel like it could go on for 6 seasons with them.
Yeah, they're preparing for the future, and Gray's like, we have no future.
We gotta go. So
Gray wants to leave. His wife wants. What's his wife called again?
Maureen Ashby.
Maureen Ashby.
Mrs. Gray.
Mrs. Yeah.
Is that his name?
That's his first name, is it no? Gray.
So what's his second name?
Parish.
Is it Parish?
I don't know.
Gray Parish? Nah, it doesn't sound right.
Anyway, Gray's wife wants to phone the cops, but Gray's like, no, we can't do that. Anton will come find us and all that shit, and we'll be up in courtrooms for 3 years. So he decides to set fire to his house and they make an escape, but before he leaves, some guy throws an envelope at him. I thought he was getting a wad of cash here.
Yep. Turns out it's a voicemail.
Yeah,
the show is over.
You're not getting renewed, buddy. It turns out it's a phone, so they go to like this motel. They stay there for the night. Gray and his wife start being open with each other. They tell the truth. Their daughter takes a hissy fit because she finds out about Gray's past life, and she says that they kind of pushed Anton away. No, they pushed Maddie away.
Mac is the daughter.
Mac's the daughter. Maddie's the son. So she says, "You didn't know him, and you don't know me." And she walks. Just seems like, teen temper tantrum shite. Really, I mean,
we get right. Maddie's a criminal, but they're trying to make him be a great kid.
Yeah, this just feels forced to me. It's like, she hasn't really shown this side of her. Well, she did a wee bit, I guess, but, look at the situation they're in. I think they've got more important things to be dealing with than her going off in a little temper tantrum, but whatever. She goes.
No, Gray should stand up here and be like, you know what? Mac, shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit if I didn't know you or your brother. I'm going to keep you alive because there's bad people after us, and you moaning like a little bitch doesn't help the current situation.
Yeah, well,
that's what he should say.
We did see a wee flashback when Maddie was giving Gray a wee bit of trash talk,
and he slapped him with his fist,
and Gray knocked him out. Well, he wished he knocked him out. Like it was
I love you too.
It was a poor attempt at a punch, but anyway, we get that. And when Gray's left alone, he plays the voice recorder, and it is someone revealing that they shot Maddie, and obviously this makes Gray pissed off, and Gray wants to go and get revenge. He shouts at Maddie, "This is all my fault!" And he leaves, and
it's either underacting or overacting.
Yeah.
But it's just cringe.
Honestly, I don't really see why Gray's going to be so hell-bent on revenge here. His son had a gun and was attempting to hijack someone's car. It's very possible that he was shot in self-defense.
By the sounds of the voice message, it was self-defense. And also, in America, if someone's stealing your property, you're allowed to fucking shoot them.
Yeah. At the worst case scenario, even if like this Maddie, right, hasn't pulled a gun or threatened you, if someone is attempting to break into your car, right, and you see that they have a gun, I think it's within reason for you to think that they would be willing to use that gun on you because they're obviously a criminal.
Yep.
They're willing to break the law by stealing your car. Who's to say they wouldn't be willing to shoot you? So, this sounds like it was just Maddie turned into a fog and he became another statistic. But Gray now is hell-bent on, finding out who killed his son. But it's not like his son was killed by an evil man or or someone purposely killed his son because, I don't know, the colour of his skin or something like that. It's like, I don't really see where this revenge story is going. I don't see how Grey can be willing to sacrifice everything in order to meet his son's killer when his son's killer pretty much acted out in self-defense. So
that's a writing flaw, though. I mean, Grey is the protagonist. We're supposed to back him.
Yeah, like his
so how can we? But if we're disagreeing with his motive, then what are we doing?
His family's on the run, right? They have to try and stay low, and he's willing to sacrifice everything just because some guy used self-defense against his son.
Now, there's 6 writers for this show, and not one of them can write it. Write a good one.
Right. Then we go with the Nigerian family. So I don't even know the names of these people.
Horse.
Aye. So Horse got betrayed, I guess, by his brother. Horse got betrayed by his brother, kinda, but also by his father, because his father set Horse up, and his father was willing to give Horse to Anton.
Kill his son and his grandson in the process? And what's that about?
In order to, like, salvage the relationship. So this pisses off Horse, which is fair enough, I guess, and now Horse's brother is now put in charge of this family-run thing. Horse confronts his sister, asks if she knew. Then we got some story about how she made him swim into dangerous waters.
Who cares?
When they were younger.
I do not care.
She claims that she wasn't trying to kill him, she was trying to make him stronger. Is that something that a 10-year-old would really think, though? Is that the kind of mentality and logical thinking behind a 10-year-old?
No,
that just doesn't make sense to me.
I know it doesn't make sense to me, right? Anton calls the Tungai family out for being human traffickers. They are. But yet, you're supposed to feel compassion towards them. How's Anton not in the fucking right here? If they stole stuff for him that he paid for, and they set up this human trafficking business, he's fucking right to be pissed off.
Yeah, plus this family, they are kind of...
And also...
They're in certain race and stuff, but it's like, holy fuck, they're bringing all these people in from Africa and they're actually treating them as slaves, or like holding them like...
And paying them cheap labour.
Cheap labour.
But they're supposed to be... No, but see, Anton,
horrible
right?
living conditions.
You could have had the thing, he tried to kill Horse and his young son. This episode, it turned out it was actually the dad that put that in motion. It wasn't even Anton. So that's the only thing that was above him that made him look bad. But how is Anton a bad guy here? How is the killer that killed Maddie a bad guy? Everybody in this show who's bad are the protagonists, and they're black.
Horse's family. So, yeah, Horse is pissed off. We got introduced to some new character, a woman that had made her way from Nigeria or something like that.
I actually thought initially it was his mum in a flashback. Turns out it's not. It's just like the modern day version of his mum, so to speak. The human trafficking's still happening. Yeah,
so is Horse going to betray his family? Is he going to try and put an end to this? Is he going to have a little face turn? That seems to be the logical direction. Horse maybe knows the way his mother had to live, and he's going to stop doing what his family's doing. But I mean, they're not nice people, so
no,
it is what it is. Colin helped Grey get rid of the bodies earlier in the episode. Then he took off. They loaded up the dead bodies into Colin's truck in the middle of the fucking day. It was like daylight, and they're putting bodies wrapped in plastic sheets into the back of the truck. Not the smartest decision we've ever seen. Now, Grey did say that if all goes well, Colin, I'll never see you again, and that might be true. We only have one episode remaining, but I think we will see Colin in the finale.
See, when we watched the Mayans, though, right? You had the Fatos who were doing human trafficking over the border, and they were portrayed as like antagonistic heels. These guys are like, oh, that's brilliant. Oh, look, they're getting all this cheap labour in. Oh, yeah, right, now the new leader, the brother, he's always been portrayed as an antagonist. But see the sister and Horse, they're made out as fucking heroes.
Well, I mean, I would say that probably in the Mayans, they were treating them worse at killing them if they never paid the money, so...
No, they were, but any form of human trafficking's bad, man. It doesn't matter what colour it is. No, obviously in the Mayans they were. But it would be like if the Mayans killed the Fatos, then took all the people that were human trafficking and were like, right, we're going to put you up in this hotel, we're not going to give you any money.
No, I mean, the family in this, like Horse and whatever, yeah, they're not treating, it might be considered human trafficking, but I don't think the conditions ain't that bad. It's cheap labour. Basically, they're important slaves.
It's it's like slavery 2.0. That is pretty much what it is.
I don't know if that's their way. Oh, slavery was a horrible thing. Let's repeat it. I don't get it anyway. They're taking advantage of that to get cheap labour and You got to pay off your debts. But we see the woman get moved to like a fancy house or a fancy apartment. And then she gets told, if you help the family, this is what you get. So who did she help? What is she doing? Why do we care? One episode to go. Do we really need another faceless, anonymous, nameless character that gives you no personality or brings nothing to the table? Honestly, I don't think that's the direction we need to be going in here. So finale coming up next week. What's going to happen?
Gray did confront the Tong guys about the whole voicemail, but here didn't do anything for me, man. He's going to kill them.
Is this true? Anyway, will he find out who killed his son? Maybe. Will we see the return of Colin? Maybe. Will Anton be in the next episode? Who knows? Is Horse going to, I don't know, fight against his family? Maybe. Will we see Horse and Grey team up? Could possibly happen.
Do we care? No.
No, that's it.
It's flat, it's dead. It's just a poor show. Poorly executed.
Yeah, I'm going to give this episode a 3 out of 10. I thought it started off not bad. I kind of know what I will say. I think if this show had more Grey and Colin scenes, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah,
I like the dynamic and chemistry between those two, and yeah, see when it's Grey though with his family, it loses me, and then when we go to the Nigerian family, I just don't give a shit.
Yeah, I just can't really buy Gus Fring and Maureen Ashbury as a couple. Like, that's pretty much it. And their daughter's just fucking annoying. Yeah. But that's like, the Colin and Grey scenes, I mean, it's pretty much like, what, a 10th of the show? It's not, he meets up with him like for, what, 5 minutes every other episode, it seems like. No wonder it's not been renewed. That's all I'll say.
Imagine, what would Breaking Bad have been like if you maybe only got 10 seconds of Walt and Jesse on screen together every episode?
It wouldn't have been as good, that's for sure. Anyway, what are you giving it?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Was it the worst episode so far?
No, none of them have been really that good, to be honest. So
I don't really know what... does it feel like a show that's only been written for one season? Or does it feel like a show that was hoping to get a season 2, but it's kind of still written for it one season?
Feels like a show that we shouldn't have bothered reviewing.
That's pretty much it.
Hurry up and give you a rating.
Juan Carlos Esposito, it's your fault, son. You're screaming it's my fault it is, because if you weren't in this, I wouldn't have watched it. Maureen Ashby wouldn't have been enough of a draw.
Are we getting a rating for you, or are you just going to keep
I'm
talking
going to get a 3. I thought it was pants. Comfortably the worst show I've watched this year.
How many shows have you watched this year?
I've watched the ones that live, Fallout, not many more than that. So, but I mean, yeah, like, they shit all over this, like, I mean, that's what I would say. But anyway, guys, till next time, 3 out of 10, only one more hell episode to go.